Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to Marantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. So we're going to talk about a couple of things here. It is the end of the year, and I'm going to read a lot of Reddit entries to you. I'm going to show you a lot of clips here. So I apologize, but we met someone new this year. You know, on the channel, I've been battling so many YouTubers for so long about their misinformation and how they get things wrong. And then I call them out and I make them own it, right? So there was years where I talked about Tony De Niro, AMC Bigums, Boss Blunts, Common Sense Investor, the Ape Father himself, Lou versus Wall Street. You guys remember all these guys. Who cares? Now the new kid on the block is PB Seeds. And I'll show it to you here. This is PB Seeds. You guys know who he is. He's a failed YouTuber, in my mind. He's gotten everything wrong ever, but he pumps out a lot of misinformation. And he masks it by deleting the Reddit entries and or deleting videos, which he has done plenty of times. But if his crew's never seen this stuff, they need to. They need to know exactly who he is and what he is. So I'm going to show you some videos today. I'm going to go over some stuff with you guys. Just bear with me. If it's boring, I apologize, but this is a year in review. And shout out to PP putting out this information. And if I'm wrong on anything, please, PP, come into the channel, come into the chat, and let me know how I'm wrong. I'm here all day, babe. All right, so let's do it. First, back in the day, June 4th, 2021, he was pumping AMC to tell you that I'll buy AMC at $100 because I effing love the company. At the very same time that he's typing that stuff, I'm talking about the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 2nd, the 3rd, all that stuff, all that time in June when it was pumping. Additionally, he was typing out saying that he was buying, I guess, BlackBerry. So he's buying BlackBerry, but he says, I bought BlackBerry, today. And today when he bought it, it opened at, I believe at that time, it opened at $18.94. It had a high of $20, and then it crashed the remainder of the day. And he puts it out there. He goes, sorry, guys, I bought it. It crashed because of me, but I think BlackBerry is going to $80. Well, he bought it at $20. So it's going to 80. Okay, I got you. It never got there. It went the opposite direction. And when it went down, he said, come on, guys, tomorrow's the day we buy it. We're going to get to 80, and let's roll everything to SNDL. Well, guess what? SNDL was peaking at the time, too, and it sold off. And all these companies have fallen to pieces on the share price. If you look at BlackBerry, BlackBerry's down to $3 a share. But at the time, if you look at him, he says, come on, guys, BlackBerry is life. It's my life. But 4 days later, after saying BlackBerry's everything, AMC is the company that he likes, what does he do? He talks about Wish. Wish is it. Well, look at what happened to Wish. Wish is a 30-to-1 reverse stock split, came crashing down. So you're pumping Wish, you're pumping this. And then he says, I'm in on an average of $8 on BlackBerry. I could have sold today and gone on. But if you notice, he says it right here. He doesn't say that he's in at $8. He says, I bought it today. That day it was not $8. Remember, he brags about every buy. But you see how it gapped up over here? Usually when stocks gap up, he tries to catch them. And he tries to get in on the run because, like any kid that's trolling the internet, he's going to tell everybody he's buying everything. But is he really buying stuff? I don't even know. I never see a buy order, by the way. All I ever see is, hey, I bought this, I bought that. Anybody can say that. Show me the actual buy order itself. So there's BlackBerry now. And if you look at the chart, he bought in on the second run up to $20. And then it fell out underneath you. We said it would. At the same time that he's actually making these comments, and I'll read some of them to you, he's going to say, after the MOAS, please invest more money into AMC. It's such a good company. But at the very bottom, he says, buy AMC with your money now, not financial advice. While you were making these comments, PPCs, I want you to understand something very clearly. I was making Adam Aaron is a snake videos. I was calling him out for who he is and what he is. And you're telling me that it's good management and that the employees deserve so much more. And look at this. Settle so we can support the man and employees who provide for us in great wealth. You wanted for people to put more money back into it once the price settles. And you were pumping out AMC because what? It's the thing to do? Looking for momentum for your Reddit? I don't get it. Who's lying? These are the videos I was making while you're putting this out. AMC has a higher short interest, 8 times bigger the float. Charles Payne and CNBC show support for, and that seems to make GME elitists salty. The CEO shows that he listens and respects shareholders over and over again. They are both going to squeeze. Now, this is the stuff you were putting out. They're not both going to squeeze. Have you seen what happened to AMC? We called it out then, but you were supporting it and you were tweeting about it. And to try to get a following and pumping out stuff is one thing, but we knew who you were. We knew who you were then, and it's just the truth. Because this is who you turned into the next year. The next year in January, you pumped out SafeMoon. And you said SafeMoon is going to $2. By the end of 2023, SafeMoon will be $2. PP, you said that. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but SafeMoon filed for bankruptcy. amid federal fraud accusations. And you were saying that they were going to partner up with Tesla. And it says right here, he's going to announce a partnership with Tesla and SafeMoon because he's been liking the tweets. He's been tagged in the tweets. You keep talking about Twitter tweets and things like that. You keep telling everyone that you're up 100x on Shiba Inu and that you're up 3x on SafeMoon. I don't know how much you're up, and I don't really care because I don't even know what to believe anymore. But then you say, well, it's okay because SafeMoon's only 10% of my entire portfolio. There's a big difference between me and you. And the truth is that you've jumped around so much. I mean, look at this chart for Shiba Inu. Where did you buy it and where did you sell? Because if you bought it at the very bottom and you sold it at the very top, that would be the 100x, right? Like, is that how great you are of a trader? I must have missed this. But you say it in here. You say a whale just bought $50 million worth of sheep yesterday. Robinhood listing coming. Tesla announcement coming. You keep pumping out misinformation as in to say something else is coming. Why is it that always something's coming? And then you say this, I'm going to hold this forever. A billionaire is holding it. I'd rather listen to him than anyone who knows jack shit. So you're going to hold it forever. But at the same time, you're asking people, telling people, buy $20 a sheep for me, pal. Why would you need somebody to buy it for you? If you're up 100x, what the hell is $20? I don't understand. Then we come here. He said, this is about Bed Bath & Beyond, by the way. Now, I know the truth about Bed Bath & Beyond. You bought it here when it gapped up that day. When it gapped up that day and it never got back to $6. It jumped up to $10. You claim you sold at 10.5. That's exactly what you put in here. You put in here and you said, look it, F it, re-entering tomorrow. But in here you said, guess what? It didn't keep going. It's going bankrupt. If I would have had your shares, I would have doubled my money and sold as well. But you claim you sold at 10.5. Had to exit positions and stop loss at 10.50. I want you to remember that because that's what you claim you were at, PP. And look at the stock right here. If it had a stop loss the next day and you got out at 10.50, well, guess what? It never came back down until after that pump. You're telling me that you held it past $30? That you were in here? I don't think you were in here. I think you went and bought it up in here and then you fell out from underneath it. That's what I think. Because for whatever reason, you try to tell people you have a better cost average than you do. Because I already read it. You said I have a $9 cost average now. But here you go. Just sell the Bed Bath & Beyond and everybody can get back in at 6, apes. Provide the volume so I can exit my position. I strongly urge everyone else to exit the position and jump back in at 6. We do not have the pressure to overcome the short attack. This is you telling people what to do on Wall Street Bets, giving out financial advice if you've never seen it. Then you put, I sold. Literally before, I'm talking about before you even wrote it. I paper handed at 10.50. Glad I did. None of you guys were putting money, so why should I be the bag holder? It's over now. Just get in at 6 when it tanks. That's what you put. Let's go ahead and look at this again. You sold here. Did it tank? Hey, smart guy. Did it tank or you don't have the balls to hold it? You know what you said? You said this to me on a real thing. You said, Marantz, you don't know the risk tolerance. You don't know. What don't I know? That you missed every pump of everything that you've pumped. You bought everything at the peak. Every single thing. That's the truth. We know how to break this down. We know how to read. Apparently you do too. Now we're going to talk about Bed Bath & Beyond. Because Bed Bath & Beyond, you come over here and you say, if it's a bankrupt stock, if it's going, then Ryan Cohen needs to go to prison. You're talking bad about Ryan Cohen. Please explain how Ryan Cohen selling a bankrupt company as an insider wouldn't put him in prison. Maybe because it's not bankrupt. Or maybe because it is. Maybe because it is. And you said enough bullshit in all these tweets, and people can read them if they can zoom in. I'm not going to read them to everybody, put them to sleep. But then you spoke bad about this. Okay, Gustavo Arnell, who actually jumped off of a building, you then said, not trying to FUD or be a dick here, but I'm selling my shares, and I'll hold the calls until the next FTD run. But that's about it. This is over, fellas. Sorry, the CFO dying, media, everything going on. This stock is too hot. I'm out. Rip to anyone who bought over $10. Lucky I got in at 9. How the hell did you get in at 9 before he died? I gotta know. I'm looking at this right here. Where did you get in at 9? You got in at 9 and then you sold? And you're happy that everyone's losing? I don't understand. I'm looking at the same chart you are. But then you even say this. Most likely scenario, he was embezzling money. Like, what type of child are you? You realize he has a family and kids, right? You don't want to assume something. You want to pay him the respect, but instead, he just passed. It's the 4th of September, and you're typing this. More than likely, he was embezzling money. And normally, whatever he was doing was under the radar until that effed gamma squeeze and Ryan Cohen selling, causing a lawsuit and possibly uncovering all the previous embezzlement. This is enough for someone to kill themselves versus go to jail at 40 years old plus 20 years in prison. Probably Enron went through his head, and without a thought, he jumped and died. Most likely scenario. Really, PP. That was the most likely scenario. More likely than just committing suicide for whatever issues they had going on. I mean, what is this, man? This is what you're doing? To kill himself? I mean, your tweets don't even make sense. Or your Reddit entries. Now, here you go. This is going to be in January. This is after you and I have talked. This is after I've been on the show. Okay, because I made videos. The minute I went onto your show and I destroyed the narrative that Bed Bath & Beyond was anything, this is what you put. I still believe in the play, but all this tinfoil is okay in certain doses. I'm not entirely ruling it out, man. I'm just saying it really isn't healthy to push it. Oh, really? You don't think tinfoil's healthy to push? That's your whole show. Your whole show is pushing tinfoil. I also never said to swing trade. I just was telling people they need to start taking some profits on swings when we run up and back down. Nothing wrong with holding or swing trading. Man, you contradict yourself so bad. I know why you delete your tweets, bro. Now I know why. Because look at this tweet in November. You put, I have to pay off my 10K loan first. You actually borrowed money to invest? What the hell are you doing? Well, that's what you are. You're one of those guys. It literally says in the standstill that if he wanted to potentially buy out or acquire, even merge Bed Bath & Beyond, then he couldn't have any holding in the company. You said this in November. You said this in November of last year. So that alone, which he confirmed in an interview literally yesterday, is more than enough DD. Couple that with an icon pic, and he wouldn't comment, etc. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's all pertaining to Bed Bath & Beyond. Answer me this. If you truly aren't a shill, okay? Super simple question. If Ryan Cohen had absolutely no reason to want to be involved with Bed Bath & Beyond, why is his own people on the board, and why does he still have a standstill? Well, young man, it just shows what you don't know. Those weren't his people. Kevin, this is you asking Kevin Smith, the director of Clerks. I love this idea, PP. What advice would you have for a filmmaker who is entering a super naive to the scene? You're super naive to the scene. I have really authentic script and a location I plan to film in, and would love any feedback before starting. The most important question is, how much were you paying the talent on the original Clerks? Was it something like weekly or at the end of 21 days of filming? I'm just really curious because it's not mentioned anywhere. Thanks for your time. I know. You're dying to be a film director. You're dying to be an actor. You're dying to surround yourself with actors and people on the scene. Nothing's changed. You're just doing it on a different scale right now. Yeah, nobody kills themselves if they're innocent. And this guy obviously couldn't handle the death threats from the shills and whatnot. Nah, this was prison time possibly. His wife would have gone to jail too because, let's be honest, his lifestyle was a little too lavish. I fully believe this guy was destroying the company. After all, he was hired by Trenton and not Ryan Cohen. This is you in October, a month after his death, talking about a man that you don't know, and you're claiming he's destroying the company. He's been dead for almost a year, PP. Who destroyed the company? Who destroyed the investment? I don't have to show these guys this failed shit where you're actually pumping out Shiba Inu in November, yet claiming you made 100x when it wasn't the stock until it was that price in October. But you were pumping it in November. So Lord knows you didn't sell a damn thing and make the money you claim you did. Yeah, that's you. I'm asking you, Pete. What's up, bro? Why are you this way? Well, we know why. No worries. I understand you aren't a shill, but I haven't seen any change in dilution at all. That was in February. No dilution. Who was telling you there's dilution, PP? Show me proof that it's been diluted. Oh, wait, that's right. You can't. There you go. soft FUD. And then this one, of course, you say it's true, but if we're correct, the new equity, just imagine how expensive it will be. Then Marcus tells you, what assets are in the new equity going to hold? One word, baby. Yeah, and then you also said it's Teddy. I mean, it's just too much tinfoil for me, bro. But here's the thing, PP. It was nice to meet you this year, and I want to make sure people see the videos that we had put together, that we did together, but I'm not even going to do the ones I did with you. I'm going to do the ones I did for you. And let's see if your viewers are going to hear the truth, because I just read all your tweets and read how you actually review the companies and how everybody knows how you reviewed this bankruptcy and you got it all wrong. And every single tinfoil guy that you pushed out there, hey, what's the tinfoil tonight? I don't want to push out tinfoil. You sure? Well, check out some truth. Do you want to push out some truth? Let's do some truth. I'll do it with you. Let's go.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to Marantz. Rantz, plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. This is a one-take session about Bed Bath & Beyond. You guys saw me on a live stream last night with 3 individuals that were extremely bullish on Bed Bath & Beyond. So bullish that they were buying weeklies. They were buying call contracts that expired tomorrow. Now, we know tomorrow's a significant date on the options chain, but when I see the 812,000 contracts that are out of the money, it's phenomenal. And people ask, why is there like volume increase on this stock? Or why is the call options side so being bet on at the $5 range, at the $6 range? And I would tell you, it's like a head fake. These hedge funds that are short have to hedge that position, which they are shorting the hell out of Bed Bath & Beyond. Don't get me wrong here, guys. They are shorting the hell out of it, and they're supposed to. Bed Bath & Beyond can't survive another quarter like they just had.
Now, when we pause it there, I just want you to know, I made this video January 19th, 2023. You can imagine when I went on to your show and told you it's not going to work. I had gone on the day before. So you're learning something. Here we go.
And that was supposed to be the quarter of it all. So when you really look at it from my standpoint, cash-wise, Bed Bath & Beyond sitting around $225, $250 million. What else are they going to do? They burned more than that. They've burned over $1.1 billion in losses this year alone. It's going to be a huge turnaround, a huge task, but they're going to need a third party to buy them out, a third party to help them out. And if you're looking for a hedge or you're looking for a safe thing, certainly if you're investing in that company, don't think that they're going to pivot and turn around. Everyone in Bed Bath & Beyond is there for a manufactured short squeeze, but it can't happen because you need fundamentals. That's the difference. And anybody who tells you you don't need fundamentals in a short squeeze, they're completely wrong. Let me tell you why. The shorts never have to return the shares. AMC, never going to turn a profit, failed company, guess what? They know exactly what it is. They're playing it on both sides. When you look at Herbalife, you look at Tesla, you look at GameStop, their fundamentals dwarf the short thesis. That's done. That's because you don't have distressed credit investors in those stocks. That's just what it is. Now, what you're going to find out is everyone out there that's bullish on Bed Bath & Beyond is going to hate me right now. Me for the next, 3 months until they realize that they were wrong, they're broke and or divorced. I have individuals calling me out personally, trying to dox me, trying to cancel me. You guys can try all you want.
I said 3 months. Apparently I was off by 1 week because it actually went bankrupt 3 months and a week from this video. But I was close. A lot closer than everybody else in the world.
We're stronger than this. We'll keep making these videos and we'll keep putting out the truth. But if you guys haven't seen the truth, go look what's happening with GNS right now. That company that I just made a video about is doing all the things that I told you other people do. Distressed credit, hedge funds. What do? They go rush into the public and they make a lot of noise on Twitter. Then they go ahead and start talking to YouTubers and trying to do interviews. Then they're trying to push out the narrative that they're fighting the shorts when they're really not. Did you see who's on the board of that company? Did you see how they're invested with Citadel? It's distressed credit hedge funds are pushing, guys. Kirkland & Ellis is pushing as well. They help nudge what it is. Bed Bath & Beyond is a lost cause, and it has been for over a year. Ryan Cohen went in there, in my opinion, he saw the books, he saw what it was, he realized that he couldn't help them anymore because they didn't want to help themselves. Go look at it, go read about it. You had a CFO jump off a building. What do you think that was all about? This is not a company I'm getting close to. And for all you guys out there that are saying it's a great thing, this is a great company to be invested in, you're about to lose every dollar you put in. And I don't mind saying it because maybe I'm right and maybe you're wrong. But when I am wrong, I'll admit it. There's nothing to admit. Peace.
So that was one video. Now here's your next one. Another warning to the Bed Bath & Beyond investors that PPCs and the crew didn't want you to see.
Hi, guys. Maybe you'll listen. Maybe you won't. Bed, Bath, and Beyond is beyond worth saving. I told you they're going to file for bankruptcy. It's written in stone. Everyone's out here saying, oh no, they're going to get bought out. Someone's going to come save them. The moves they're making right now tell you exactly what's happening. They're getting ready to file for Chapter 11. When they do, someone will come in and buy up this company for pennies on the dollar. They're gonna give it away. They've already set it up for that. If you're buying stock or you're holding stock or you think it's gonna moon, whatever you think is about to happen. I told you last week, I'll tell you this week, and I'll tell you next week. It's over. Read the balance sheet. It's math. It's not feelings. It's not ideas. It's not skepticism. It's math. It works in every language. I know. Kais Malej has me worried, guys. I'm wearing a mask. I'm hiding from this guy. He thinks I'm my brother. He thinks I'm still in the military. He thinks I got tattoos on my body. I'll wear a long sleeve turtleneck, everything for the rest of my life to avoid this guy. Oh man, this guy wants to assassinate me. Hey, Kais, honestly, bro, it's all jokes and fun, but it's really not. You're about to lose every dollar you never had. And everyone who ever listened to you is about to lose every dollar they ever had. PP the show, PP whatever the hell your name is, PP seeds, your opium that you don't give out opium. The opium that you're injecting into your veins is not going to get you paid. Buying calls, and you think it's going to save you? Nothing's going to happen. You're going to lose like everyone else. And I'll be here. I'll still be here for you. Yeah, I'm the I told you guy. I bought Bed Bath & Beyond at one point, and I sold, and I took my 30% profit, and I'm happy I did. Don't worry about why BlackRock's buying. Don't worry about why they're paying their bills. Don't worry about why someone's going on the board. No, what you need to worry about is pluses and minuses and how they don't equal a profit for you. Good luck, guys. I try to tell you guys, I was so nice about it for the last 2 weeks, but no, I'm done. I'm taking off the gloves, putting on the mask, and I'm going to tell you, you're all going to lose. Is it that simple? Can I be wrong? Sure. Am I? Probably not. Peace.
I told you. We knew it then. But here's the next video. This one's going to be, I did this one. Let's see. I want to make sure I give you the date. The day after bankruptcy, or the 2 days before bankruptcy. Let's see.
All right, guys. So
2 days
I was
before.
reading the fine print on the Bed Bath & Beyond bankruptcy, like what they're going to do with their customers moving forward.
Or 2 days after.
And it's like, it's literal. It's starting in 2 days. No more discounts, no more coupons, nothing. The rewards that they were all shopping out to you guys, we have 20 million people. There's no benefits whatsoever for the rewards program. So that doesn't matter either. All you guys who thought you had like a power position based off of the numbers that she was saying out loud, I think this is why she filed with the SEC, the numbers that she said, where she was like, oh, we have 360 stores and we have 120 bye-bye babies. It was just like, she said it 3 times on purpose. And they can tell you 20 million members are on that, but it's like they're shopping it. They're shopping out this stuff. So I don't know what they're going to have left when it's all said and done, but it doesn't look like they're trying to survive. This is scary. So if you guys really want to support your company, I don't know how you can do it. You're not going to be able to go there and shop. They're going to be liquidating everything coming up. There's not going to be anything to go back to. So this doesn't look good. And that's just the way I read it, the way I hear it. But you guys can go look at it for yourself. It's out there, what they're going to be doing moving forward as far as like gift cards, returns, and they have timelines for everything. So basically they're giving you like a deadline. Within like 30 days, you got to be shopping there or get the hell out of the way. Within a week, you got to do your returns. It's something crazy like that. You go read it, okay? But this is not good. And it sucks, man. Anyone out there who thinks like I'm gloating, like I'm happy about, people losing their jobs or anything, it's not that. I don't work for this company. I'm just the guy that told you they're not working for you, the shareholder. And it's been proven now. So whether you wanted to believe me in the beginning or now in the end, trust me. It's an easy read. Easy read. Peace.
So that was me breaking it down, just telling you what's about to happen. And what did happen, right? And I thought I was pretty respectful the whole time frame. I don't know why people try to paint me out to be this guy that's destroying the community when it comes to Bed Bath & Beyond. No, the people destroying it are the ones who've been lying to you this whole time. But this happened with AMC. AMC community was mad that I was saying the message. They kill the messenger every time, right? Well, you can't kill this messenger because I don't quit. And here's my last video for you guys to watch to review PP Seeds. Review this one because this is the one where I told you everything you didn't want to hear.
Hi guys, welcome back to Marantz. Rantz, plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I want you to pay attention to this highlighted area right now. Okay, I'm going to read it to you. This is Bed Bath & Beyond Help. Holders of the company's equity securities will likely be entitled to no recovery on their investment following the Chapter 11 cases, and recoveries to other stakeholders cannot be determined at this time. The company cautions that trading in the company's securities, given the pendency of the Chapter 11 cases, is highly speculative and possesses substantial risk. Trading prices for the company's securities bear little or no relationship to the actual value realized, if any, by the holders of the company's securities in the Chapter 11 cases. Accordingly, the company urges extreme caution with respect to existing and future investment in these securities. What does that mean? Anybody want me to say it again, or can I go? Do I need to slow down for you? This is exactly what's on the newest 8K that they just released. And what are they telling you? Do not buy our stock. And why? Because you are not entitled to anything. And I've told people this. No one wants to listen. Listen to me clearly. I don't care who buys this company. I don't care what PP Seeds, what the whole Bed Bath & Beyond crew tells you, the Beyond Uranus crowd on Reddit, everyone involved. These guys all bought in and lost. They all thought they had an idea and they lost. They didn't listen. They didn't follow the dots, connect the dots. They told you private equity is the reason why the company is going down, and why it's going to bankruptcy, and why it's being carved out right now on assets. If you're buying Bed Bath & Beyond today, you are not buying what it was 6 months from now, because that company doesn't exist. Portions of the company have sold off. Portions of the company have already liquidated down. They're not telling you the complete story. But yet, kids for clicks, guys out here selling merchandise, guys out here trying to be something they're not on social media, they're all lying to you. And then they're going to tell you the next investment, the next investment. I already told you. It's a done deal. I knew who Sue Grove was the minute I saw her track record. Go connect these dots. Private equity came in, swept in, and took it over. And you all lost your money. To blame Ryan Cohen for a quote-unquote rug pull? No, he left. He saw what it was and he left. No one's there. And they're all trying to buy, oh, they might buy this, they might buy that. Oh, someone might buy back in, they might save it. You can't be saved because no one's buying the debt. The category that is the equity holder is not going to be made whole. You don't get paid at all. All the shares you're buying, I don't care what reverse tribe merger, whatever the hell words they're using, none of it's true. You're not going to get a single dollar for your shares. It's over. I told you this 6 months ago, and yet here we are. Bed Bath & Beyond's telling you this today. Please don't buy our securities. Try listening. That's all I'm saying. Peace.
Try listening. So now that we know who PP Seeds is, we know about all the failed pumps that he's done over the years. This is no different. This one is the exact same as the previous 5 or 4. And I only listed the ones that I actually grabbed. You guys know that I've made videos before, but I just want to say it's been a great year, PP. Been great knowing you, seeing you, and watching you and your success. But your demise is going to be just that as well. So I'm sorry that's going to happen to you. I am. I might just be a mind reader at this point and or a fortune teller, but I've seen every single YouTuber come and go. Every single one. And they did it to themselves. So congratulations on what you're doing to yourself and what you're doing to people. But I'm just a warning. Enjoy the smoke signals, guys. I give them every now and then. Other than that, enjoy the new year. Enjoy your Christmas. And who knows? Maybe I have to make another Mullen Automotive video because Bed Bath & Beyond is gone. Peace. I told you so.